Imagine two men, armed not with guns, but with rock hammers and dynamite. Their battlefield? The dusty badlands of the American West. Their prize? Bones of monsters the world had forgotten. This wasn't just a scientific rivalry. It was an all-out war that would unearth the dinosaurs and nearly bury the men who discovered them. I'm Ibnul Jaif Farabi, and this is Echoes of the Ancients. The year is the 1870s. The United States is stitching itself back together after the Civil War, looking for new legends. And in the rocks of Colorado and Wyoming, two men are about to give them the most spectacular ones imaginable. On one side, Othniel Charles Marsh, a Yale professor, polished, well-funded, and well-connected. On the other, Edward Drinker Cope, a brilliant, fiery, and fiercely independent prodigy from Philadelphia. They started as friends, even naming species after each other. But in the race for discovery, that friendship would curdle into one of the most bitter feuds in scientific history. It all began with a mistake, a single, fossilized error. Cope reconstructed a marine reptile called an Elasmosaurus, but he famously placed its head on the wrong end, putting it on the tail. Marsh, the gentleman scholar, pointed it out. Cope, the proud genius, was publicly humiliated, and the war was on. From that moment, it was a race to name more, find more, and discredit the other at every turn. They employed spies to infiltrate each other's dig sites. They bribed each other's workers. They would send teams out in the dead of night to literally pry fossils out of cliffs the other was working on. Marsh and Cope didn't just study the bone wars, they were the bone wars. And in their frantic, furious scramble, they did change the world. They discovered over 130 new dinosaur species between them. Names we know today were their trophies: Stegosaurus, Triceratops, Allosaurus, Brontosaurus. They unveiled the age of giants to a public hungry for wonder. But their methods were ruthless. They used dynamite to blast fossils out of the ground, destroying countless others in the process. They hastily assembled skeletons, sometimes making catastrophic errors in their rush to publish first. They wrote vicious papers attacking each other's work, filling scientific journals with personal insults and accusations of theft. The pursuit of knowledge was poisoned by pride, ambition, and a deep, personal hatred. In the end, they destroyed each other. Cope sold off his fossil collection and died nearly penniless, still scheming to have the last word. Marsh spent his entire family fortune funding his digs and died a recluse, his reputation in tatters. They left behind a legacy of spectacular discovery and a field littered with the collateral damage of their feud: shattered fossils, confused classifications, and a stain on the scientific process itself. There's a part of me, the engineer, that looks at this and sees a catastrophic system failure. Two brilliant nodes in the network, designed to share information, instead consumed all their energy in a feedback loop of sabotage. But the storyteller in me, the boy from Bangladesh who grew up marveling at picture books of these very creatures, sees the profound human drama. It's a reminder that the path to truth is never walked by pure intellect alone. It's walked by people, flawed, passionate, and competitive. Their war gave us a prehistoric zoo, but it also taught us a crucial lesson. That discovery without integrity is just another kind of extinction. We are, all of us, digging for something. For meaning, for legacy, for our own little piece of truth. Let's just hope we're more careful with our tools than they were. This has been Echoes of the Ancients. Our stories are produced by Light Knot Studios. Find more threads of history at https://www.lightknotstudios.com.